Hello guys, if you know some stuff about guitar, you probably know what string bending is. But if you don't, it's where you pull the string up or down vertically until you hit the note you want. You start out with a lower note and then pull up until you hit the note you want to hit, like this. So if you play guitar, you know that string bending will get you to a higher note. But do you know why? Let's take a look at the science behind the string bend. So we know that tension is directly related to the speed of the wave. This means the higher the tension, the more speed there is. If you're actually doing the string bend, you can feel tension building up, and it gets harder and harder to string bend the higher you go. So we know that when you string bend, there's more tension and thus more speed. Now let's refer to an equation on the AP Physics 1 equation sheet. This stands for wavelength, this stands for speed, and this stands for frequency. For now, we can forget about the wavelength. Now I've rewritten this equation into this form. These two equations are the exact same thing, except in this form, you can tell that the speed of the wave is directly proportional to the frequency of the wave. That means the higher the speed, the higher the frequency of the wave. Now we also know that when we increase tension of the string, the speed of the wave increases. And we also know that as the speed of the wave increases, so does the frequency, which is why when we do a string bend, the wave has a higher frequency. And higher frequency just means a higher note in musical terms. So that means every time you string bend, no matter if you pull up or down, you will always land on a higher note because there's higher tension, which means higher speed, which would mean higher frequency. So now you know the science behind the string bend, and you're on your way to be the next rock star.